Yep, what's good everybody? So, very first video, very first video, a lot of people wanted to know about the fog lights, right? Then I dropped an intake video about these knocker ducts, right? And everybody wanted to know, hey, I see you got the knocker ducts, but where can I get the fog light knocker ducts, right? And I said to one of the guys in the comments, I'll drop a video whenever they're ready. This is that video, all right? The fog light knocker ducts are ready, okay? I have some attachment pieces that go to them. This piece goes, to the oil cooler, and then this piece goes to the air intake. I'm gonna just kind of run through these parts because I have been, working on parts. I haven't even really been driving a car as much. I've just been kind of, just working on stuff for people. I've been actually very busy, busier than I expected. So I haven't really had time to do POVs, haven't really had time to mod the car. I've just been designing stuff. I do want to kind of walk y'all through some of the more recent mods, some of the older mods, but some of the more anticipated mods, I should say, and then some of the more newer mods that people have asked for that I've kind of pushed out. So first things first, I've talked about these already. This is the knocker duct for the 4th Gen Mazda 3 hatchback, and it plugs into the bumper right now where I have my LED fogs. If you don't want the LEDs, you can just pick these up, run the regular knockers. Whenever I put the video out talking about the regular knockers, everybody was asking about these right here. And even in my very first video, everybody was asking about these right here. So I've been hard at work trying to get them to a reproducible, not reproducible because I could have reproduced those, but I didn't really, the way I designed those were prototypes. The way I actually put those together, I wasn't really, I didn't feel comfortable actually sending those out to anybody. So I took some time to kind of redesign everything. I basically took the knocker duct and then made this. So let me see if I can pop this out real quick actually. Like I said, that's a separate attachment. This is the actual halo. I call it the halo LED fog light. It comes in a pair of 2. It also comes with the LED control modules that you'll just 3M tape to the back of your bumper. It's as simple as that, and then connect your wiring. I have mine on a switch, but you can wire them into your headlights, your turn signals if you want to. I didn't want to make mine turn signals. I think the OEM turn signals are good enough. The way I wired them, they're on whenever I want them to be on. I mean, it's as simple as that. I like the look of this more than I wanted them to be turn signals. However, if you don't want the orange or the amber, you can go with just white, Whenever I get around to installing the airbox and also my oil cooler duct, I'll go ahead and swap them over to the white light, and I'll see what that looks like for a little bit. I'll run the white light, and yeah, we'll go from there. But I did just want to update y'all and let y'all know. With that, let me show y'all the attachments. All right, this right here is the oil cooler attachment. You could use this also for your air filter. I'm going to use it for my oil cooler. It literally attaches. There's a little notch. I don't know if it's picking up on camera, but it's a little notch right here, and there is another notch right there. So really what you want to do is kind of line that up just so you can get it in there. It's pretty much going to be just like that, and it does, like, if you really needed to, you could pull it out, but that little locking mechanism is in there, so you can't accidentally, like, I just pulled it out right there, but the little locking mechanism is in there for, let me see if I can, boom, yeah, perfect. Yeah, so you can't accidentally, you see, like, it's good. That's what that locking mechanism is there for. But if you really needed to pull it out, then you just kind of finagle it a little bit, and oh, see, now it's really locked in place. It don't even want me to, but you get the idea. See, yeah. Come on. Oh. Yeah. You get it though. You see how well that works? Anyway, same thing on this side. Put it in there. Turn that just like that, just a little bit. And we've got that, okay? Just like that. And you connect this to corrugated hose, just like that. This is going in my car over the weekend, just like that, all right? I'm showing y'all a sneak peek. This is a customer's part right here, carbon fiber super loud intake. But the idea is to be able to fit my air intake in just like that and have it coming up and out, something like that, or, something like that. Up into there, pretty much where I've got that silicone, do something like that. You feel me? On the other side of that, so you've got your intake over there for your air, And then you got your intake over here for your oil cooler if you do so choose to put your oil cooler over here. Now, I know most people probably aren't going to do that, because in order to do that, I did have to remove the stock washer reservoir, like the washer fluid. But that big ass thing, like, there's no need for all of that washer fluid to be there. Like, who's really washing their windshield that much? I mean, I guess it just rained a lot here, so I guess, you know, if you live somewhere it don't rain, maybe you're using it a lot, but I don't use it that much. Anyway, I threw that joint out. I got a smaller one. I just kind of rewired some stuff, rigged everything up. So yeah, anyway, I got my oil cooler over here now. And so what I'm thinking is I'll just have this piece right here. Literally, let me see if I can pull this out for a second. Hang on. Line it up. There we go. Yep. So attach it there. And then this is gonna go behind the bumper. And so that's why I'm not doing it in this video, because taking the bumper off is just gonna be too much work. And I ain't trying to really get into that right now, but this is going behind the bumper. And then this piece is going to go where my prototype fog light is. All right, so really that simple, you know? This again is an attachment extension, doesn't come with the fog lights. The fog lights are sold separately. This is also sold separately. Yep. Boom. All right, let me know what other parts y'all want me to make, yo. One of the parts, somebody hit me on Instagram recently and they asked for a pedal extension. So I made this 20mm pedal extension. I also have a 30mm pedal extension. It's in my car right now. All right, so I've been running it all day. It does feel different. I'm not gonna hold you. I didn't think it would make a difference, but it does feel different, especially because I'm in Houston traffic, kind of crazy. But yeah, so this is the 20mm. I call it the Bigfoot pedal extension. It attaches with this stuff right here. That's why I got it in here. So this is Gorilla Tape. It holds like 40, 50, 60 pounds. But yeah, I just wanted to make sure this wasn't going anywhere once it gets on there. So this is the 30mm right here. You can see how close it brings you to the brake pedal too. Right here, it's all good, all Gucci. And then, like I said, it's just attached with that Gorilla Tape, and it's not going nowhere. Like, it's one with the pedal, you know, it ain't. Yeah, no, that's dirty. So yeah, I've been riding with the 30mm. I ain't gonna hold you. It's different. It's different. I feel like if I had a manual, this would probably suit me, or, you know, work for me a lot better, because, you know, I can clutch in, clutch out, you know, while foot's still on the gas and stuff like that. But yeah, and an automatic, I just kind of felt myself applying the gas and the brake at the same time, or, you know. But that's also, I'm sure that has to do with just how big I made this. Pause. Because, you know, the one I'm running is 30mm. This 20mm doesn't extend as far up, so it's not as, what's the word, like level, I should say. It's not as level with the brake pedal. The 20mm actually might be low-key the better one. I'll probably take that 30 out, not probably. I'll take that 30 out, and you guys will see that in another video. I'll take that 30 out, and I'll put this 20mm pedal extension in, and I'll go for some POV. Stay tuned for that. What else we got? Oh, the carbon fiber wide mouth intake, because everybody was asking for the carbon face wide mouth intake. We got the carbon face wide mouth intake right here, guys. All right, it's ready to go. Also available on the website. Gloss black. We've got, you know, some matte black. We've got some white. We've got the gold. I'm currently running the gold one. There's the gold. That gold look hard too. That gold clean. So yeah, and the faces, again, the face is interchangeable. You just pop that off, and you just pop another one on. Boom. Took a little bit longer than expected, but one-handed. I did it. So yeah, faces are interchangeable. If there's a color that I don't have, like I said, I've got carbon, I've got white, I've got black, I've got matte black, and I've got gold. If y'all want like a red, y'all want like a silver, a gray, you know, just let me know, and I can get that done. This one going on my car, carbon fiber, super loud intake, stage 2. This one is a customer's, all right? He requested I make a carbon fiber version of the stage 2 super loud intake. And so he actually inspired this one right here. So this one's mine, this one's going on, and it's gonna replace this one right here that I'm using. If there's like a part that I haven't made in carbon that you want in carbon, let me know, and I'll do my best to make it in carbon. Let me show y'all these right here. Before I do that, actually, I'll show y'all this. That was, whatever. I'll show y'all this real quick. So this is the brake light bracket for the TH style diffuser. Mazda 3 BP hatchback, 4th gen. This is how I attached the brake light that I was running in my intro video. I'm not gonna hold you, it's a pretty simple piece. If you buy this on my website, it does come with the brake light, so you don't have to go source your own brake light, unless you want to. If you just wanna buy this bracket, you can buy the bracket too. it is made for the TH style diffuser. I don't want to say there isn't a way, but cutting or drilling into the center of the stock bumper just, it didn't really look right or make sense to me. However, the TH style diffuser has like a little slit down the middle, and so it only made sense for me to use that to mount something to it. So that's kind of where the inspiration for this came from. If you want more information on that, it is available on my website. Just, kind of wanted to throw this in here real quick. Real simple mod. It's just a brake light bracket for the TH style base and R diffuser. Alrighty, now moving on to these right here, 3 interior mods. Real simple. So this one right here, I do need to install, and I could do that right now, but I'll probably do it in the next video. Not the next one, but another video. I've got some other interior stuff that I need to install. So this is my steering cover gauge pod. Yep. And this is the single mount. So I also have a dual mount right here, or I call it the twin mount. You can put both of your gauges in there and they come out, put the cords or wires or whatever you need through the back. And then I've also got this one right here. The back is open-ended. Now, the reason it's open-ended is because I was testing. I didn't want to waste any, material or anything like that. But for whatever reason, you want this open ending, and here, I'll actually, boom. All right, so this is what it looks like without the gauges. It does fit any 52mm gauges that you need. If anyone wants to know what brand gauge I recommend, I usually just buy Glow Shift just because I like the way, you can change the colors on them. This is a Glow Shift boost gauge. I had an extra. I've got a couple extra gauges just because, I do a lot of designing and testing, so I like to keep spares around of everything. But I will be installing this. So I created the dual because I may be moving some gauges around. Reason I say that is because these have came in. So this is the 4th gen A-pillar. I've also got the 3rd gen A-pillar right here. So I'm gonna be making, or recreating, I should say, my A-pillar gauge pods. My A-pillar gauge pods for 3rd gen and 4th gen. So when I had my 2015 Gen 3, I molded a gauge pod to the A-pillar. Instead of doing, more molded designs, I'm just going to completely replicate this, but design the gauge pods into it. And then it'll be like a full replacement piece instead of just taking an OEM piece and cutting it up and chopping into it, if that makes sense. Stay tuned for that. So these are only for Gen 4. I am working on the Gen 3 ones, but I need the parts to come in. They should be in sometime in the next like 2 or 3 days. So once those are in, then I'll make the Gen 3 version of these. Y'all stay tuned for that. If y'all want me to drop another video, I can. If y'all want like a post, I can start using the YouTube post system. I don't really do like posts. Bro, I work a lot, I don't really have time to be posting. Right now, bruh, the best way to reach out is probably DMs or email or through the YouTube comments. Other than that, I don't usually post on social media and then like drop a picture and, on Instagram or nothing like that. Like I drop a video before I drop a picture, not gonna hold you. I think about dropping pictures all the time, but I just feel like y'all would rather watch something than, see a picture. Like it's not Instagram, you feel me? Other than that, fog light kits, they are available on the website, vk-spec.com. Wide mouth intake, also available on the website, vk-spec.com. Steering covers, available, vk-spec.com. This little bracket right here, it does come with the light and all the screws and hardware that you would need if you don't want to, buy your own light or whatever. vk-spec.com. The pedal extender. I call this the Bigfoot pedal extension. This is the 20mm, but we also have the 30mm. vk-spec.com. All right, that's all I got. This is the stage 2 carbon fiber super loud intake right here. I made this one for a customer. He asked for a carbon fiber skin, so I did a carbon fiber skin. And then I thought it was so good, I decided to make one for myself. Yo, one more thing, because I don't want to forget, anybody who buys any of my products, I appreciate all the feedback you give me, whether it's good or bad. I need it in order to get better, okay? I'm not one of those people who's like, I'm gonna just sell you the product and ghost you, or I'm gonna sell you the product just to take your money. Just to be real with y'all, I don't even like taking people money, okay? I used to do this shit for free. Like people would come and ask, hey, can you do this, can you do that? And I would do it and they'd be like, how much I owe you? And I'd be like, what you mean owe me? And they'd be like, nah, bro, like for your time or whatever. And I'd be like, bro, I just do this, like it ain't. So I say that to say, like, if you do buy something from me, please give me your honest feedback. It helps me get better. I don't even really like selling stuff like that. So like with this this carbon fiber wide mouth, right? I'm gonna be 100% honest with y'all. It's not perfect. However, this one is mine. All right, so like the edges is a little wavy, it's not perfect, and I'm meticulous about my stuff. So it's just me knowing, like, if I gotta sell something to somebody, if I'm putting a price tag on something, I'm gonna make it as perfect as I can, just because I know if I'm running it on my car, I want it to be as perfect as possible. You feel me? Yeah, buy my parts if you want. If you don't, you know, I won't be offended. If there's something that you want that I don't have, drop it in the comments, let me know. Hit me on Instagram, vk-spec, shoot me an email, go to my website. Also, y'all, I'm working on an app. If y'all wanna hear more about the app, drop that in the comments. If y'all still around and y'all hearing right now, I'm working on an app specifically for car enthusiasts, legit car enthusiasts. If y'all wanna hear more about that, drop that in the comments. Other than that, I'll see y'all later. I gotta go work on some more stuff. Engine be roaring like